Okay, what's up? I'm back for part two, and if you're paying attention to the time, yes, I am doing this on the same day. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish it up. Now, really quickly, I went ahead and added some more dialogue or text that I copied from the uh, Unreal Forms or wiki page, whatever. I have three more. Oops, excuse me, sorry about that. But so I'll go ahead and hit play, and you can see it prints out just fine. Though a little laggy. Let me see something really quickly. And I'm not getting 60 frames. What the heck? That is... Wow. I'm very disappointed in my computer right now. Because there should be no reason at all I'm not getting 60 frames. See? Well, I don't know what's going on. Well, whatever. Anyway, as you can see, it's printing out, though a bit choppy. And like I said, I added two more, so you can see it. Right now I have it set on autoplay, so this is basically what it'll look like. And the image is blank because we haven't set anything, or I haven't, I should say, set anything as the image. It's on none, so I guess I could fix that really quickly, so that way it's not plain white. Where's that bubble one? I know there's one that looks like a bubble. There it is. Okay. I'll go ahead and close that for right now. Try again. And now I'm getting 60 frames. That's weird. Anyway, you can see it's printing out, and everything looks good. Oh, well, it's that the lettering's kind of going over. That's a problem with this. You're gonna have to be careful how much text you put in it. But I mean, I can bring it. Whoops, why did it do that? I can bring it down a little bit, just to, maybe bring it up a little bit more, like that. But I mean, you're pretty much either gonna have to make it bigger or just be careful how much text you put in on your dialogue system. Let's see if it goes over. It still kind of does, but whatever, that's fine. So basically what's going on is because I have autoplay set to true, so it's going to go through here and it's just going to play it automatically and then call setup, and then as soon as, checks to see if it's on the last one in the dialogue array, and if it is, it just goes ahead and it removes itself. So what we're going to need to do is, so I'm going to go ahead and work on the, when you press X, it, continues. It'll, go ahead, it'll play out, and then it will finish. Geez, I lost my train of thought, as usual. I'll go ahead and close this. I don't think I need that right now. But what we will do is we'll make a custom event, and we'll call this, what should we call this? Basically, when the player presses X, it's going to finish up the text, basically. I'll show you what that is, what I mean in a second here, but I'm trying to think, what should I call this? Just, finish, oh, darn it. Always, every time I'm like typing something, that autosave comes up and then just messes me up. Finish text, I think I have, no I don't, okay, I thought I had some other function named that, but I guess not. So what we'll do, it's pretty simple. What we're going to, first of all, we're going to get this timer handle. I'm going to clear it. We'll clear this timer handle. And then we will get the current dialog. Come on. Break it. We'll leave dialog because we're going to need that. We're going to set text of text box. We'll set it. Text the text, and appears lagging again. We'll go ahead. We'll set it to that. And what we need to do, we also need to do this. We need to clear this out too, so that way it's ready for the next one. So go ahead and do that. Press play, and really quickly, input, we need to call finish text. Press play. Now if I press enter, it's going to finish, but nothing's going to happen. It's, we haven't told it to continue. So what we need to do is actually what we need to do two things. Number one, we need to have a branch. What we need to do is text finished, and I don't actually I think we're going to also need to clear this as well. I'm going to clear it just in case because I feel like I'm going to need to do that. We will also clear this. Validates. Might not need to, but I'm going to do it right now just in case I can come back and fix it later. So what we need to do is check text finish should already be false, right? And really quickly before I forget, I'm going to go up here and set text finished to false as well before I forget and cause problems. Now, if text is not finished, then what we need to do is go ahead and we'll finish it out, and we'll set text finished to be true. Then when it's true, all we're going to do is just call setup. Set up this event. Now let me show you what it does. So press X, it's finished. Press it again, it's going to start calling the next one. Press it again to finish. Press X again, and there we go. The only problem, and look, I'm getting 30 frames, man. What is going on? And now it jumps up. That is weird. Okay. Anyway, so there we go. We have that basically working. There's some more stuff we're gonna have to add to it in the future, or I should say later on. But that's basically it. And I forgot to set a timer, so I have no idea how long I'm blabbing on. I'll set that really quickly. And I believe that is pretty much it for right now. Actually, no, what we need to do is this. Okay, now I kind of remember. I don't actually think we need this, so sorry about that. But what we need to do is, I'll move this because I might need this. Oh, darn it, that took off on me. We have this, which is finished text, which we will call here. So, finished text. And then we will set this, actually. Geez, I cannot think right now. Let me see. So if we do finished text, this probably won't work. Yeah, it's still autoplaying me because I have autoplay true. No, it doesn't seem to be working. I messed something up. Let me see here. It's not working. Let me see, maybe on inputs. Autoplay is false. That might be why. So it finishes, I press X, and there it goes. And there we go. We can scroll through it really quickly. Yeah, there we go. And I was mashing, but, well, repeatedly pressing enter. I usually refer to as mashing, but that's video game talk for me. But okay, and there. So we have this delay next. Basically, what we need to do is when it finishes. Well, what I'm trying to fix is, you see, you can just mash through it, and you might not want the player to be able to do that. Maybe you do. If you do, then you can just, skip this next step. But I don't really want to, or wouldn't really want the player to be able to finish it. Whoops. So, how can I fix that? I am forgetting. Basically, this can fast forward is, well, I'm thinking it should be on with autoplay, like an AND gate, but I don't think that's really necessary. So, but, or it's going to cause problems. But see, my computer is acting so strange right now. But I believe, I know there's more I need to add to it, but besides the animations, but we have that. Have this delay on next. So if we have autoplay on, press play, and it will automatically print the text for us, and then destroy itself on the last dialog. There we go, and it seems to be working. I think that's literally it. All I need to do. Oh, okay, now I remember what I need to do. Okay, so this setup, we actually need to make a delay on it, or use this. Actually, use this. And we need this timer or this to be a handle so that way we can clear it later on. For right now, we won't. I'm going to disconnect this right now. The reason you need this is because on earlier versions, when I made it, there was basically a problem with it where it would automatically like skip dialogue, and it took me a while to track it down, and basically I had a delay and it was calling it when it shouldn't have been, so I decided to make it a timer and then clear it, and then it stops it. So we also need the delay on next, so I'll go ahead and copy this and paste it over here. Plug that in, and there we go. So that way, if you don't want them to be able to, fast forward, it'll call this. What we need to do on here is we're going to go ahead and set text finish to true this way manually. So that way it basically skips this part basically. And then when this is called, it sets this timer. I'm hoping I am hoping that if you call this multiple times, it won't keep calling this or resetting the timer. I'm not even sure about that, but I don't think so. So all we need to do is call setup. So we have a second, so I should not be able to mash through it, and of course it's not working. Not sure why that is. Did I set? Oh my God! Let's just leave that off right now. Press play, and there we go. There we go. I shouldn't be able to mash through it, but it should call it next. But that was a long way. That did not feel like 1 second. Okay, there seems to be some sort of issue going on here. Like I said, it might be this, maybe. This is like a mess of wires right now. Oh well, I can't really fix it, but see, look, now it's 60 frames, and then it'll just randomly drop whenever it feels like it. Well, I guess when my mouse is out of the thing, but really quickly, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna set the name to be with a 1 in front of it, just so that way we can keep track, and if there's any problems, I'll know about it right away. So we have that, and 3, and there we go. So we have that. So if we, if there's 1, I'm mashing or repeatedly pressing enter, and for some reason this is causing problems. And I think, like I was afraid of, this keeps getting called and it keeps resetting this. That's what I think is going on. I'm not really sure how I can debug that and figure this out, but the only thing I can think of is maybe, let me try a do once really quickly. Do once in here, and we will see if that is the problem. Yep, that is, I believe that was the problem. So yeah, this timer, it keeps getting reset. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to cheat. We're gonna need this. Plug this in here. And like I said, this isn't exactly the same. I'm making some changes to make it a little bit more optimized, or basically how I would do it if I was going to redo it. But what we need to do is get this is okay. Sometimes if there is no handle created or some timer handle created, it can act strange and keep returning false. I'm not sure why, but so what we'll do, I'll go ahead and test this out, and it's a huge mess. Let me see if I can fix this up. So as long as the timer isn't active, it's not working. That should fix it. And then we have it, cleared, so that way it won't cause any problems if we ever redo it. So pressing enter, and there we go. That is working. And I believe that is everything. There is one thing really quickly, so we'll go ahead, we'll let it play out, and it's doing that, which it should not because I don't have autoplay turned on, so it shouldn't do that. So let's save this file. Let me test this out really quickly. I think it's just a simple fix, but okay, so we did fix it. That is somewhat the problem, but the other thing is it's setting it to false. So false comes through here. It's kind of working, but there's a delay, and because we have this, so we might need to recheck this autoplay again. I'm going to just delete that because I don't think I need it. Actually, this should be true. So when it comes through here, it does this, but well, let me. This is a little bit. So when I press enter, basically there's a 1 second delay, and then it works, which it should not do. What it really needs to do is probably call. The only thing next would be the animations, and I think we're finished. But I have this little tiny bug right here, and that's my feet on the floor making those noises, if you can hear that or not. So don't be too alarmed. Trying to figure this out. The thing is, I can't pause the recording, and I don't really feel like editing this. I'm sorry, I'm just lazy, but I don't feel like having to edit, especially wait like an hour just to render a few second video. Maybe was that frame rate dropping again? I think the problem is this delay. Okay, yeah. You know what? I think it is. I don't think we actually need this. Basically, what we need to do is when it's finished, we'll do a delay of whatever this was, which I could actually probably just not even put the branch here. I could probably put it after the delay, but we'll do this, and we will set text finished be true right before we do this. Then a delay on next. I'm thinking that's what we need to do. And no, that was not the problem. That did not fix it. By the way, oh, that's kind of weird. Anyway, because my mouse is like locking in here, and I don't know why, because I haven't told it to do that, but it's doing it anyway. So the problem is finish text saying it's true. Oh well, I didn't plug this in. That's why nothing is happening. So what we'll do is we will. Actually, I probably could just put next right here on here. So next, plug that in. Now when it finished, it shouldn't call it, but it did because I'm an idiot. Because if the player still wants to read it, it shouldn't go call next yet. So that's why this is pretty mind-boggling for me. I don't know why. I can check my project really quickly, but I have it set up differently. And it's a little bit more complex. So Well, I do not know. I do not know what is causing this problem. I am going to have to fix this, but I will come back to this in a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and do the event dispatcher and basic and everything. So what we're going to need to do is create an event dispatcher, and we'll call this, yeah, just dialog event. What else would I call it? Just dialog event. We will need an integer, and this is going to be the index in case you want, if you're going to have multiple events being called or whatever. This is pretty simple. We just plug this in to call, and then we plug in array get, and there we go. And that's pretty much it. I believe that is it. Oh, I got an error. What is this error? Why did I have an error? Oh, there we go. That takes care of that. So we can go back here, and then we can just do a bind diode event, just a custom event. I'm not even going to name it, and we'll just do a print string. Now, when I do this, I'll go ahead and have autoplay set to true, so that way it just does it automatically. But nothing's going to happen because I haven't told it to call an event. So if we run through here, nothing is going to happen except the frame rate dropping. We'll go here, and I will do it on the second one. Oops. I'll go down here and check call event. And press play. And there we go. We have that hello, that event being called. So yeah, I'll just leave that true. I'm going to go ahead and just delete this, so you know how to set this up. There's not really much else to cover on that, but there you go. So I think that's it, other than the animations, which we can cover right now. Actually, no, we have the position, so we'll do it on setup. We'll do it on setup really quickly, or actually on here. We'll do it right after it's been added. We'll also get, actually, no, I can't do that. Actually, it needs to be after this. After this, that's why I really should collapse this into a function. Which I guess, you know what, I'll do that. I will do that. I will just create a quick function, and I will call it play animation. We'll get the current dialog, and really quickly, because I know I will forget, put it here. I guess I'll do it after. And it's turning into a huge mess. And I keep getting this weird error where it changes the pin type. I don't know why, but break it. What we need is the animation. Did I mess something up? So I think I did. Or was I doing position? No, I was doing position, wasn't I? Wasn't I doing position? Okay, so I'll just rename this set position. Yeah, I believe I was doing position. If I wasn't, then I'm really sorry about that. But where is that position? Did I not add it? Did I not add it? I don't think I put it in. I did not. Wow. Yeah, I never added it. That is, I guess I forgot. We'll go ahead, we'll add to, we'll just call this position. If I could spell that. And I feel like I'm misspelling it again. Yeah, which I am, of course. position is going to be that position struct we had here, position, and one more, which was animation. This is going to need to be that animation that we made. Animation type medium. Was my computer lagging once again? So I'm going to default this to bottom center. I'm not really going to mess around with it. I'm just, going to show you what you get. And see, this is the error. I might be talking. No, maybe not. Maybe not. No. So see, this is not compiled. This is what I'm talking about. This is the really annoying thing that it can do. I think I just have to add one really quickly, save it, and I think that error will go away. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So yeah, there we go. It's really strange because I thought I had put that in, but somehow it slipped my mind. So what we do, this is really simple. We're just going to get, and I don't think I had this as a variable, did I? No, I did not. Main box. So we'll have that as a variable. And we will set, I think it's set xy, I believe set xy. Set x, that is a problem. We're going to need a select on this though, but we're going to go ahead and have it. I believe we're going to need a struct 2D. But really quickly, why can I not find this? Slot maybe? No? And it's really position. Set position. No, what the heck? And there, see, there goes my computer lagging. Wow, it got really bad. Really bad there. Really sorry again, but I don't really want to, have to pause. I can't pause it, otherwise I would, but see, there goes the darn frame rate. I might have to do another part because my computer is acting up right now. I think I might know why. I was messing around with some settings in the menu, and that might be why. I'm hoping that is. But it is just lagging. But right now, look at this. Close this. Maybe that'll help. That was really bad. I'm gonna have to just make a part 3 on this. My computer's acting up, and I cannot find the. I can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a part 3. Sorry. So this is a little short, but I'll see you in part 3.